I'm back. Hey guys, you know I don't make a lot of videos. I'm just not real comfortable with the whole video thing, front, behind, the camera. But I'm trying to get used to it. Woogie's kind of talking me through things, and I have a lot of information I can help with you guys. And most of my information is for the actual racer that wants to advance on to the next level, things that he may or may not know, because there's plenty of people, Woogie, Nitro Free, those kind of guys that can show you the basics and, you know, the newbie, because they're doing so many different platforms. Like Woogie, he does everything. He's the guy to tune into on that stuff. But what I think I'm catering to is more the racer and the setups. So, with that being said, let's move on. My boys were in town yesterday. Very rare does that happen. We got new engines. We got new cars. We went to the track. You see in the background, yeah, we got some Byrons, because my son, one of them, he's plays pro ball up there in Wichita. And they actually, at the Hobby Town, had some Byrons race fuel, $40 a gallon. Boop, brought 2 gallons home. So, you know, I'll probably end up switching over to Bones. You know, that's good fuel. I think Bones, Byrons, there's that, the RC Pro fuel. There's a couple of different good fuels here in the USA. You know, VP. They're all pretty good. It's all about the tune, on how you tune towards that fuel. So that's what I feel on the fuel. That's not why I'm showing you the Byrons. Why I'm showing you the Byrons is to show you how much fuel we ran through these cars. 1.75 gallons on 3 cars yesterday. We were there from about 2 o'clock to 9:30, 10 o'clock last night running at the track. We're having a big race today later on this afternoon, so we've got to get to work here on our whips. And I want to show you a few little different things, some setups. I know Nitro Freak was looking for some setups, and I know everybody's whips are different, but they all kind of work the same, so you can try different things. And I'm fortunate enough to have 3 whips that I can put on the track at the same time with my 2 sons and myself. I like to run all the same kind of whips. I don't want different manufacturers. Y'all know I stay with Associated. So I can set the cars up. I know what kind of car we have, all 3 of the same cars, and I can set them up different. So my learning curve to figure out things is 3 times faster. Or 2 times faster? Anyway, y'all get the point. So this whip right here, it's an RC8 3.1. Straight out of the box. Stock pistons in the shocks. This runs the R5R. I'm sorry, my wife just looked at me. Got a dishwasher guy here. But this one we were running the R5R. And now what I want to show y'all and explain to y'all. On this whip here, we pretty much ran it. I wanted to run it straight out of the box, their setups. So that's what we did. So center diff is 5,000. Front diff was 5. Rear's 3. 5-port motor, the Reds, with the torque pipe. What else was there? Oh, in the clutch is Team Associated clutch, 4-shoe clutch, 2 carbons, 2 aluminums. Now the ride height, the camber, toe in, toe out, or actually it's toe out, I run toe out, is the same as these other cars I'm going to show you, just the different diff oils, different motor, different clutch setup. We wanted to run, well, this is what I call a mild setup, not aggressive at all. Little 5-port, Diff oil's real low. So kind of more for a loose track type. So this is the way this whip is set up. And I want to show y'all something new. These are brand new. So Hutto out in Thornhills, they had a big race. They have the Long Star race coming up too. So Proline spec tires, pretty cool. But this is a hot new tire around here. $100 for a set. Not a bad deal, guys. For all four mounted. Let me fill y'all in. Let me get the package. Sweep. They're known for on-road racing. These are the Sweeper yellows, soft. See that? Pin tie. They have some pins on the sides. See that right there on the sides? So when you get a little tire roll, oh yeah, it hooks up. These are bad boys. Check into them, guys. Check into them. All right, so let's move on. Let's go over here to my web. All right, guys, this is mine. That's my son Jason's, the first one we showed you. This one's mine. 3.1. Now, a little different about this. We all run the same servos. Echo, turn on shop light.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go. All right, we all run the same servos. You know, so the cars, like I said, we pretty much set them up the same. Ride height, camber caster. Now, this setup, this is what I'm calling that was a mild setup. This is what I call the medium of what. So, hell, I'm tongue-tied. See, this is where I suck. That first one was just a real mild setup. This one's a little more aggressive setup than that. Now, this has got that new red Scuderia that I just broke in. Woogie saw it, he mentioned in his video. And so did David's RC. Wide open break-in, guys. Right there. High-end motor. Yes. High. Full throttle break-in. It was full throttle, guys. And I ripped it last night at the track. So anyway, running the Scuderia Reds. The diff oil in the center of this one is 7. Front is 5. The rear's 3. You're saying, okay, that's not much difference than that one over there. Well, I put that new, it kind of recommend a little bit, that new Scuderia setup, which is the all aluminum, which not very many racers use that in the past, but I think some people are dabbling into it now. And Red sells this for the Scuderia, that setup. Now it could be for the Truggy, but they don't really specify. So I said, what the hell? I want to go ahead and run the 4-sheet aluminum, all aluminum. Dudes, I had some low diff oil on the back. This engine is a beast. Y'all have no idea. No idea, guys. This engine rocks. The problem I had, which I had to cut down on my run time because it was unless I wanted to pull my engine, and I won't do that at the track. I just won't pull my engines out at the track. Unless it's a have to, and I didn't have to. But it had so much power. You come off the corners and you nail it. That clutch was just coming in, and oh my God, it was just all the power at once. So, and that was not even an aggressive setup with the diff oils. So, This car ran pretty good. It was just engaging too early. So I'm gonna do a different setup on that. So I didn't quite like it. Actually, the 5-port did a little bit better. This one had more power, more punch, more everything. It's just, it was harder to drive simply because of the clutch, which is too aggressive with that engine. So I want to change that. Now, I want to come back to that a little bit, but I want to show y'all this next vehicle, how we got it set up. Let me move my little, look at that, I'm using my coffee box for a stand. Get up. Oh God, Lee. I just dropped it on my dog. You okay, Winston? You okay, big boy? Oh yeah. Sorry about that, guys. I'm tired. Got in late last night from running all day. Like Nitro Freak. Man, I'm spitting up dirt balls. All right, guys. Here's another RC8 3.1. This bad boy right here was ripping the track up, guys. Until he busted his right A-arm at the very end. But this thing was ripping right here, guys. Let me tell you what we got going on. So this one is what we call an aggressive setup. This car has 10K in the front, 7 in the, let me back up. 10K in the center, 7 in the front, 3 in the rear. Maxima engine, courtesy of David's RC. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you again. Guys, this thing was ripping. So, let me tell you what went on. So we go out to the track. We throw, you know, this was the first one we were going to throw down. And my kid started up, we heard a little tinging in it. I said, damn, man. He looked at it and told me, hey, Dad, I think I need to put one more shim on that bell. He said, I think it's hitting the flywheel a little bit, making that tinging. I said, cool, no problem, bro. Meanwhile, I want to fill y'all in. This is a tip. Listen up, try it, try it. Cole Ogden put out a tip. He runs for Reds. They use 3 aluminum shoes, and then they use the carbon fiber. Listen to what they call it, a sweeper. And that's sweeping off the slag that the aluminum shoes are using. I told him about this trick a couple weeks ago. But, you know, I got the new engine Scuderia. Want to do what they recommended from the, you know, from Reds, which is running all aluminum. I wanted to do that first. And then the other one is set up with 2 aluminum, 2 carbon fibers, because it's just a 5-port. So I knew where to stay with that one. And that engine, y'all know, y'all see that engine, that R5R1, it's dialed. So I'm out there helping my son run his car. Justin's doing some work in the pits. He comes out, got his motor all heated up. He says, I'm ready to go. I said, all right, cool. Put it on the ground. Guys, David, I have turned these needles 1 increment on the high and then on low, because he was running a little fat when we got it because of our humidity down here. I knew that was going to happen. 1 increment, guys. Listen to me. David put a tune on it. 1 increment on high and low. So he goes out there and he is turning some lap times, guys. I mean, this motor was screaming. It has so much low to mid and gives nothing up on the top. I've never seen, even that Scuderia is fast. It's just fast. It's just all the way fast. If you get what I'm saying, it's like, it gets going. I mean, it has good low and torque, but man, this Maxima pulls off the bottom like no other. So we come out here and, you know, I started talking to my kid, and he said, yeah, Dad, hey, I put that 3-shoe aluminum and that 1 carbon fiber in there. I said, what? Really? I said, dude, you were dead on. Dead on. Fellow racer of ours, Cody Babbitt's dad. He, savvy guy, dude. Smart.